so dangerous, it's so dangerous. YPG is dangerous, so dangerous, it's so.
Alright. Yes, hello everybody.
Yes, welcome back. Another week 2 of the quarantine series.
Yes, this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
Yes, it's Aaron Sands, back at it.
It's your boy Roddy, DJ Retro.
Yes, and welcome to the Premier Boy Podcast.
Hope all is well.
Yeah, hope all is well. So how y'all doing today? You know, new week. And doing quarantine, how y'all doing today?
Yeah, we still stuck in the house and everything, Got my girl in the house with me right now. She just bust my ass with some video games and everything. Mortal Kombat just killed my shit. I'm gonna get her back after this podcast, though.
Alright.
It's a whole
locked up. They won't let us out.
Yep.
What's up, bro?
They won't let us out. We won't do it. I heard there's a few that's opening up. Few parts of regions that's opening up this week. So, hopefully you get to see how that turns out. Hopefully everybody's staying safe.
Yeah.
You're washing your hands. Keep making sure you're wearing masks, everything.
Yes, and make sure y'all go outside for important reasons and not outside to chill.
Yeah, turn up with your whole friends and just, drink Henny all night and everything.
So this is the quarantine season of series part 2, and today's episode we're talking about quarantine relationship during quarantine, and communication and So,
all right. So if you haven't listened to our podcast, you already know we already touched the whole relationship aspect in general. I think in episode 2 or 3, I believe, a while back.
Episode 3, yeah. Well, episode 2 was the stock series. Episode 3 was the actual relationship. Yeah,
that's 2 different relationships.
Yeah, it really is.
We're definitely going to discuss things, relationships during this quarantine period and how things, how communication works and everything.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. We'll start with one of y'all. How have y'all love life been during this quarantine? How have y'all love life been?
Roddy, you want to get on this one real quick?
Yeah, Roddy, you start first.
So I personally was before the quarantine started, I didn't live with my current girl, so then I was going over there, spending weeknights and weekend nights, spending 2 or 3 days a week and whatnot. So then last month, I'm over here packing a suitcase and spending 2 and 3 weeks at a time with her.
Oh wow.
And that's growth.
I tell you, it was a roller coaster, bro. I'm gonna be 100 with that.
So how did things change from the weekend nights for the spending 2 or 3 weekend nights, having to pack the spend the night bag, rather than actually having to do the whole damn near a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? How did that differ, especially during this time?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say that I was no longer a house guest. I had to act like I lived there, and that was sprung on me really heavily. Let me explain. Basically,
explain.
Yeah. Basically, it got to the point where I was doing the grocery shopping with her, doing basically cooking in the morning, trying to have a lunch, and then trying to find out who was going to cook dinner. So that's how it changed. It's like a whole 24/7, and then you're just around all the time, and then you got to try to figure out who's going to sweep up, who's going to clean the bathroom, whose turn is it to make up the bed, you know. So that's how it kind of changed. When I was just spending a few days there, I didn't have that responsibility. I was just literally, you know, going there, you know, taking a bath and then leaving the next morning or leaving the next day. So it just started to really show me how she lived, and it showed us if we could really do it.
Okay.
I started to see.
So basically, like a marriage, basically. Basically, it's like a marriage.
Yeah, it was basically my trial situation that was in, bro.
All right, continue.
So I just found out that with her, I seen a whole different side of her, and I'm like, what the hell? Where did this come from? So then everybody kept telling me, come see me and come live with me. It's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you do this, don't take it lightly. So people was telling me this way before I got into the side. So, basically, we there every day. I'm working from there, and she's working, and we over here trying to figure out when somebody want to watch this or somebody want to watch that, who goes in the room and who stays in the living room. You know, trying to figure out who's gonna clean up at night.
So you basically figure out like who had the roles of what to do during this time and everything.
Yeah, we was trying to figure it out, but it was uneven. It never was equal. So like there was times that I don't mind washing dishes. She does. So if I leave something in the sink and I didn't tell her, it's a problem.
Oh wow.
But if she made dinner and she left in the sink, I'm not gonna say nothing. So it's just, all I can say was just unfairness. Yeah. I'm just keeping it honest.
Well, no.
It's the boys, man. You gotta be honest. You know, you gotta be honest.
And that's only right.
Yeah,
you know, you're gonna have your pros and cons in there. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely, in order to like sift through that, you definitely got to keep it a whole buck. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right.
Yeah. I'm not trying to feel bad. I'm just talking about the situation as a whole. That's what I'm doing. So I just started to see like how she was full time, and then I just started to be like, wow, this is a lot. Because our conversation, like we had, she don't like to bend at all. So it's like conversation is very one-sided, and then she'll get into a rage when she don't get what she wants. Well, I don't agree with her. And I'm like, I'm a man. I have a right to have indifferences. You know? So
that's a whole fact. And that's just us as people, that we're supposed to have those type of differences. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's supposed to just be like 100 perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's alright to be 80. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely okay to be 80.
But I realized that I spoiled her first because I was going with the flow a lot. And now when we're talking about like deciding on doing stuff, we can't decide. We can't decide on nothing. Because she think about it as my way or the highway. So I didn't like that. I felt like I was controlled. You know?
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
It's unfortunate, man. You know, and it's tough to deal with that. You know, especially during this type of era, because sometimes, like, you know, you can't just go out to like a bar and just, you know, you can't just go out to a bar and and just chill or whatever, or go somewhere else to like ease your mind or whatever like that. Like you have to
Honestly, I
sit
did walk
there
down the
and
block a couple times.
you know.
I did
Well,
walk. I
yeah.
did walk down the block a couple times. That's what I could do. My
Yeah,
last
that's
one.
what you really do at this point. You feel me? Cause he mad underneath the mask and shit. You feel me? But like the thing is, like even after that, you still have to like come back and like still look at her and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So question is, where do y'all stand now?
She's still impatient, so a lot of things that I wanted to like work out on her, it's like she don't want to change it, she don't want to work on it. I feel like I'm not being heard, so I had to go. We had to go our separate ways. I don't feel like I'm being a man. I feel like I'm being somebody's pet. And nobody
want to hear that, bro.
Like that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, son. I agree.
Like she was listening to my convos.
What?
And thinking that, if I was on the phone or something, she'd be like, "Yo, who you talking to? Why they calling?" I'm like, "Yo, what's wrong with you? I'm not talking about you. I just need my privacy."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not like your mom's, bro.
Yeah.
Sound like your girl. That sound like some shit that would happen back when you were like 15, 14. You on a house phone, niggas talking about, who that you talking to on my house line type shit.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a bit much. Okay, that's a bit much. I don't like people in my business anyway, so yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah. Y'all know I'm just not trying to bash anything. I'm just keeping it real.
It's only right.
The insecurities though is too much too, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was.
Yeah, insecurity can really kill a relationship like heavy.
Because I'm like, yo, we came back. I didn't have like a lock on my phone. She's like, why you got a lock now? I'm like, bro, when I update my phone, that was the security for the software. She said, no, there's always an option. I'm like, no, this is a new phone. What are you talking about?
That's shit that kills me. How come with ladies, like they have to have an option? You know what I'm saying? Like they can have to call on the phone and it could be a necessity, but for us, it's an option.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I never understood that. I know that's why I always kept something. I kept like a code or whatever. Not only that, but just for security purposes, whatever, for software. So that's just crazy.
So, like,
that's crazy, yeah.
It's like even though it was quarantine, I still was in Brooklyn. I was getting scolded for trying to go back and help my fam. Like what?
Yeah, that's very selfish. I'm not even gonna lie, that's selfish.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, even though that's a girl, you still have your family to take care of and shit. You feel me?
So both of y'all used to come to my crib. You know how my folks be.
Oh, that's a whole fact.
They very vocal.
Yeah, you're definitely, and the fact is, like, you're definitely needed there. You know what I'm saying? So, it makes sense for you to like do that. Like, if any, like, here's the thing, they gotta come to.
And then my folks
like
is
a level
older
of understanding. That too. And you can't just, so it's tough for you to be like nah to them when they're older during quarantine, like that's tough.
So the unreasoning was just too much, bro, and the control. That's all I gotta say about that. And I'm the type of person, I like fairness. I like fairness and I like free. I like to be like free to make my choices.
Nah, we all are. That's how we all are. That's understandable.
Exactly. We ain't come up out of slavery. We ain't come out of civil rights. We would not to have like choices to be free and shit. Like, come on. We got to be able to be open with our decisions and shit.
Yeah. So the quarantine really messed me up with that, and I have good reason why.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes even when it's a hard decision, you gotta do what you have to do.
Yeah, she was trying to rush the process, bro, again. And I'm like, bro, we're in quarantine. We don't have nothing open. What are you trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, you can't even really rush much anyway because, like, a lot of the state offices are closed up here, at least in New York.
Of course, too. Yeah,
a lot of the state offices are closed.
Down here, too. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't really, like, file for nothing much anyway, except for, like, unemployment. You can do that shit online.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And then, of course, if you're trying to get suits and stuff, you got to get fitted.
Yeah.
So you can't get fitted, and you know, and then in Portobello, you know, Men's Warehouse is closed. You know, Portobello's closed.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
she was just being unreasonable.
Although
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. But I mean, at least you know you working it out. You still trying to keep your head up during this quarantine, though. Like in terms of like working on you.
Yeah. I mean, my goal is just to move on from my folks. I'm just gonna have to use my plan B. She was my plan A. And that's my love during quarantine.
I felt, you know, like I felt behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was your plan A. I'm like, oh, shit. You know.
But even though I'm pretty sure, but I already know whatever decision you do next, Roddy, I'm pretty sure it will definitely work out.
Yeah. I'm a cool, calm guy. I can get things done.
Yeah. All right, so Mr. Aaron Sands, so how have your love life been during this quarantine?
I mean, for me, like it's been kind of like pretty good, and it's sometimes beginning kind of like iffy because it's like, all right, you know, for me in terms of like relationships or whatever, I'm, you know, with me and her, like she works, so she's an essential employee, so she has to go out and you know do what she has to do for work, and I'm stuck here. So it's like, I'm stuck here, I'm just trying to do stuff, trying to work stuff busy or whatever when she come back. And we try to like go out and do stuff, you know, try to go out and like this, we have like a riverway where people would sit at, like in their cars. Right now, everybody's there and they'll just sit in the cars because, you know, quarantine and everything.
Yeah.
You know, we will go out and do that. So right now, like we really just been really trying to, you know, learn each other more during this, you know, because like now it's like you can't really just do dates and be distracted by like dates or whatever. Yeah, you on social media and everything like that and be in your own little vibe or whatever. But there's a time like you still gotta sit there and like really look at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right,
that's true.
We gotta spend, you know, you gotta really sit down and look at this person.
Yeah.
So me personally, like we sat there, we just did different things. We do like the video games and everything like that. You know, we have smoke sessions and everything. You know, it's pretty fire. You know, recently she got suspended from work over some, you know, other reasons I can't really get into at this point in time. But so because of that, she's home a lot more now. So now it's like, all right, we get to really spend time and do stuff and everything. You know. Sometimes it's dope because, you know, I like when she's out, I don't really see her too much and I just be by myself and it gets dry a little bit. But other times it's like, all right, you know, I'm with you, but I do want to chill, you know, by myself and, you know, get a little, catch my own vibe or whatever, you know? So sometimes it goes back and forth. There's a lot of like back and forth and everything, you know? And when it comes down to like the whole cooking and everything like that, like we kind of like both take turns. And for me, like I'm not like really that big of a chef. Like I could cook a little bit, but it's not like, you know, nothing like OD crazy or whatever. But you know, behind this, you know, I've been really behind the kitchen a little bit more lately, you know. So it's been like that's been going on. Now really just, you know, spending time getting like, you know, really know each other, because they always say like you don't know somebody until you stay with them or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, bet, but I feel like they left out the fact that like if you're staying, like it's a whole different thing when you're staying with them and then like you're like locked in there with them, like that's all you see, So it's like, all right, you kind of find out more, you see certain things that you're like, all right, bet this is fire. I think I can rock with it. Like, support something. Or no, I don't think this is dope. There's some qualities that I could beg to differ with. I don't know if I could rock with it, things like that.
That's
you learn all of that. Exactly, and sometimes you see like, all right, you want to see like if the pros outweigh the cons and shit, you feel me? So in my case, I'm like, yo, the pros definitely outweigh the cons, this is something I could really like build with, especially here, Well,
you've been up there for a minute with her.
That's true, I have,
so
but
not like
in a
new
situation
thing.
like this. It's usually that's the thing. It's not new, but the thing is, it's like when things go, I had the option to be like, all right, you know what? Nah, I don't want to really deal with this right now. Let me go to like Mahoney, like a bar in Poughkeepsie, or let me go down to the city and chill with the bros and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I can then just dip off and do that. I can't really do that right now because the city's looking kind of crazy. All the bars appear shut down and everything like that.
I mean,
you don't really have like,
like the Akon song, "We Locked Up." They won't let us out.
Basically.
Most I could do is be like Roddy and just walk around the block real quick. Keep the mask on, But that's what it comes down to. Like this situation here, it really make you learn more about your other half. Learn about things that you might have like or didn't even know. And it kind of does help that I already did stay with her for a little bit. So you kind of just had a thing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise. Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say that because you already know. Pretty sure you was already with her already. You pretty much already know what to expect already, basically.
Yeah, but I wouldn't advise this for like new couples though.
No,
because I wouldn't advise it. And I only say that because if you're trying, and now you're in quarantine, and you're trying to like figure things out. Who's to say you won't get sick of your partner though? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I'm not gonna lie.
So you don't know.
Yeah, no, my bad, son. I said I'm not gonna lie. I heard a lot of couples, especially new couples, going through it right now. They are sick and tired of their partners. So I heard a lot of bad stories of what's going on with couples right now in quarantine. So yeah.
And the crazy shit about it is, right? It's different now because all the things that had played in the role, in terms of like money and being able to go out and do shit. Like you really gotta be a creative motherfucker now during this quarantine shit because all you can do really is takeouts. You can't
basically, pretty much
stay in the crib.
You go order movies.
Somebody had like
on Amazon.
That's it. That's all you can do. You used to be the going out type, trying to. But that's the thing. Like, if you used to be in a going out and turning up type, and now you in your 10th week of quarantine, you're like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, I'm with you on this.
Yeah, because it's like you've grown used to like going out and stuff in a relationship, and now you stuck in the house, Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm that guy. Like I'm used to being out and going on dates and everything.
Yeah. So do you think it's time for me to tell my little love story?
Yeah, yo, let's get into it, bro.
Go ahead.
Well, unlike y'all, I'm the single one in the team. So but doing this quarantine, it can't really do much when you're single. So, but the weird thing about it is a lot more people been hitting me up more than ever. Like I've been getting a lot more attention for some odd reason. But I've been getting a lot of reason.
Bro, I can tell you why, bro. I could tell you. Everybody
I mean, I know.
else right.
I mean,
You feel me?
yeah, cause everybody's bored. I know. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I don't want to talk to somebody because you're bored. I want to talk to somebody because they want to get to know me.
That's a fact.
And despite that, I don't got much to say about that. I've been talking to a lot of people, and some of it is pretty interesting. Some of it is like,
Yeah.
but I just hope it's not just I'm hitting you up because I'm bored because of quarantine, and that it could lead to something more. Even though there's one person who caught my attention while doing these conversations, there's one person who caught my attention. So let's see if that can turn into a little something.
Are you trying to drop some names, bro?
Nah, I can't drop no names.
Oh.
But I do have one interesting thing that happened to me, yo. One girl hit me up, random talk, and then out of nowhere she started sending me news.
Hey, that OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, of course I don't mind it, but it's just kind of weird, like out of random, like, okay, I guess. What did I do to deserve this?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I got sent invites for like the OnlyFans or whatever. People like, oh, hey, join my OnlyFans, da da da. Like, bro, like, I love my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, you can't catch me up on this OnlyFans shit. You feel me? But like, it's been like the first. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, the thirst has never been more potent than like right now because of the fact that you can't just go out and have like different options. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are really stuck with their dudes, and they might not be OD feeling them like that. You know what I'm saying? But they just stuck there.
Fact.
So
Yeah, I mean,
they on that inbox. They be really in the inbox.
The membership for that.
it's funny because girl that do the
Yeah.
OnlyFans, like, how guys like listen to my mixtape. It's like that type of status right now.
Yeah.
They're hustling, but I'm doing to get paid for what they're doing on OnlyFans. Kind of interesting, But I do got a question.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
No, I was saying that like the thing with the OnlyFans is like I can respect somebody like come out with like OnlyFans or whatever, but like you talking about you gonna be to support your OnlyFans. I'm like, all right, cool. But I would say if I'm supporting that, like support our shit too. You feel me? That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your moms, exactly. I appreciate that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm only support, that we doing.
Word.
Just saying.
Exactly.
I just saying.
I don't want to support like OnlyFans if you support in the premiere, the Premiere Boys podcast lives. You feel me? So I'll just put that out there. Who might have a possibility of trying to hit me talking about be on some OnlyFans shit. I'm like, I'll do it as soon as you push the podcast. You feel me? But you also might do so. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, but before we go, do you feel it's safe to have sex during this pandemic with the person now, or person you were dealing with?
With the person I'm with now? Hell yeah, that shit's safe.
Yep.
Like I've heard. I feel like here's the thing. I've heard some shit, right? Like I read different articles saying like, oh, coronavirus might end up, fucking with your fertility and shit like that. And there's a lot of studies that come out that debating that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're dealing with somebody, if you're in a relationship, if you have impulse pussy, yeah, it's different.
Than a random.
You can smash in house. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit in the random never. You could, but
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Now
during this time, no, not during this time.
You feel me? So STDs would be the first least of your problems. When you get coronavirus, that's it.
Ooh, yeah.
Shit. Clap is
Yes,
one
sir.
of the least of your problems. So yeah, I would just say wrap like when you look up with a mask and when you ready, wrap that shit up if you hitting up randoms. But if you got some in-house vibes, just be loyal to that and keep it pushing. Feel me?
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for checking out the new episode of the Premier Boy Podcast.
Yes, definitely a dope episode this week. Check us out next week where we're talking about
The business is changing. The nightlife, the basic industry, nightlife, the film industry, and the music industry changing. And so touch more about the verses and stuff like that.
Okay.
You already know what to do. Follow me at Ken_mrgentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken, Mr. MRGentleman.
If you try and send an OnlyFans link, just like sorry. They try to send that shit to AARONSANDSPREMIERE. That's Aaron Sands Premiere. I'll proudly shut it down because I love my life.
Or you can catch me at Roddy RODDY_F. DJ Retro page is Roddy RODDY DJ Retro.
Send him all the OnlyFans links.
Yeah. Send them all the OnlyFans links, definitely. All right, y'all. You'll catch us each and every Friday on the podcast. Each and every Friday. Remember that's the date, or I shall be on each and every Friday now. So you already know this is Ken, aka the gentleman.
This is Aaron Sands.
This is Roddy. Check out the song of the day coming up right now.
This week's song of the day. So there you have it. Have a good day, be safe, y'all.
Definitely stay safe and wash those hands, bro.
Wash those hands and stay in the freaking house.
And please stay safe.
Stay safe. All right.
So dangerous, YPG, dangerous, so